You are here because this message needed to reach you now. Slow down, stay with me, do not rush. Everything you are about to hear matters. You did not arrive by accident. What you have been feeling lately has a reason, even if you could not explain it. Everything felt harder recently because you were carrying weight that was never meant to stay with you for so long. You kept going even when you felt tired. You kept showing up even when your heart felt heavy. You did what needed to be done because you believed you had no other choice. God saw that. There were days when your body felt tired before the day even started. There were moments when your thoughts felt crowded and would not slow down. You tried to stay calm, you tried to stay focused, but deep inside, something felt off. That feeling was not weakness, it was awareness. You were becoming aware that something was no longer balanced. You were giving more than you were receiving. You were holding responsibilities, emotions, and expectations quietly without asking for help. God saw how long you stayed silent. You may have wondered why things that used to feel easy suddenly felt difficult, why small tasks felt heavy, why your patience felt shorter, why your energy dropped without warning. It happened because you reached a point where your soul needed relief. God does not allow pressure without purpose. He allows it when something needs attention. He allows it when something must change. Everything felt hard because you were being asked to stop carrying what was not yours to keep. You stayed strong for others. You stayed available. You stayed understanding, even when no one noticed how much effort it took. God noticed. There were nights when you felt alone with your thoughts, nights when you questioned your decisions, nights when you wondered if you were doing enough. You were doing more than enough. The heaviness was not proof that you were failing, it was proof that you were human. God saw how you tried to fix everything by yourself. He saw how you blamed yourself when things did not work. He saw how you carried guilt that was never meant to belong to you. Everything felt hard because you were holding emotional weight that needed to be released. Some situations lasted longer than they should have. Some relationships required more than they gave. Some expectations drained you slowly. You stayed because you cared. You stayed because you hoped things would change. You stayed because letting go felt uncomfortable. God saw the cost of staying. The discomfort you felt was not meant to punish you, it was meant to prepare you. You were not breaking, you were reaching clarity. There were moments when you felt confused about what you wanted, moments when you felt disconnected from yourself, moments when you felt tired without a clear reason. Those moments were signals. God was showing you that something inside you needed rest. Everything felt hard because you were outgrowing something that once fit your life. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it feels like pressure. Sometimes it feels like fatigue. Sometimes it feels like emotional overload. God uses those feelings to guide you gently. You were not being pushed away from your life. You were being guided closer to balance. God saw that you were carrying responsibilities that were too heavy for one heart. He saw that you were absorbing stress quietly. He saw that you were doing your best with what you had. You were never invisible. The reason everything felt hard recently is because change was already happening even if you could not see it yet. Some things were ending quietly. Some patterns were losing strength. Some attachments were loosening. You felt uncomfortable because your heart was adjusting. God never removes something without preparing you first. He prepares your understanding. He prepares your strength. He prepares your peace. You may have felt emotional for no clear reason. You may have felt tired even after resting. You may have felt distant from things that once mattered. That was not random. It was alignment. God was guiding you away from what was draining you and toward what will restore you. Everything felt hard because you were learning to listen to yourself again. You were learning to notice when something hurts. You were learning to admit when something is too much. God honors honesty. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to make big decisions today. Understanding comes in steps. Right now, peace matters more than clarity. God saw your effort. He saw your patience. He saw your endurance. You are not late. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are in transition. Everything felt hard because you were shedding weight you no longer need. From this moment forward, allow yourself to rest without guilt. Allow yourself to pause without fear. Allow yourself to say no when needed. God is not asking you to carry everything anymore. He is asking you to trust. Thank you for listening to this message. Thank you for staying until the end. If you received this message, confirm it by writing in the comments, "The God of the Impossible." This confirmation matters. And if you want to continue receiving messages like this, join our channel by subscribing and activating the notification bell. This is how you stay connected and supported. You are seen, you are protected, and what felt hard had a purpose.